You know I gotta do a mic check. This time I got this microphone attachment to the thing. So let me see how that works out. Oh, there I go. Oops. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, good, perfect. The microphone is working. The microphone is working, y'all. If I really want to, I'll go into ASMR mode and start whispering very slow. Some people don't like my slow talking ass, but it's okay. They're just mad. They just mad because their nose and head is full of congestion. They got a head cold that's like 1 year old, child. And mad at me how I talk. How you doing? How y'all doing on this Friday? It's Friday. Friday payday. Some of y'all's Christmas shopping. I don't celebrate Christmas, but just want to wish y'all happy holidays and be safe out here. You know, if you do celebrate it. And yeah. So my husband, he was looking at the news, right? And why in Biloxi, Mississippi? And I've been to Biloxi before. It's real nice. I went to the casino with a family. Just to say family. And it looked like Atlantic City. It's like real nice. The part of Biloxi we went to is real nice down there, child. But in Biloxi, Mississippi, there is a woman. She went into the supermarket and she was putting razor blades in bread. She was putting razor blades in bread and what else? Some other pastries too. And it took somebody that I guess purchased the item to call the police. Child, she was some they caught her on camera. She looked crazy. I'm just gonna say that. She like this crazy deranged. She was a black woman. And that's like, wow, y'all just be careful out here, y'all. You're gonna have to like inspect your foods now. Because you got crazy broads going around or people going around putting razor blades in bread. Thank God, I hope and pray nobody ain't seriously get hurt from that. But just be careful out there. And I am so glad that it wasn't that cold last night. It was in the 50s last night. I said, wow. I said, let me turn down this heat. Okay, let me turn down the heat. It was like 50 degrees, but it was raining. And it looked like the rain washed away most of the snow out there, which is good, good, good. But I think it's supposed to, the temperature's supposed to drop again. Shoot, I wish it would stay in the 50s the whole entire winter. Please do. It seems like we get older at my old age. You know what I'm saying? I am 50 now. When I was a kid, I used to love me some snow days. Just so they could close the school and I ain't got to go to school. And I get to go outside and play in the snow. But now I'm older. Can you guys hear me? Oh shit, my mic don't fell into the, hold on. I had to make a bootleg clip here. That is one of my old head clips. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear. But I look forward to snow days when I was a kid, and now a shout out to the 3 little people in the chat. Well, 5 people. I appreciate it. Please and thank you. But yeah, like now, maybe some years of driving through the snow to work. I used to work at night and things like that. I'm just tired of it. But anyway, let me get right on to it. So, Carmen Kabob. He knows though. I got a on again, off again. I guess I can't really say hate love relationship. Cause I've been watching the woman for years. We had like a little slight falling out. Okay, but we still. I watch her. I still watch her, and she still watching me. She just like she still watching me. Whatever. Well, anyway. She did a live the other day called I'm Tired. And it's like, it was over 2 hours. And I sat and listened to it last night. Let me see. Let me make sure you guys can hear me good. What's up with my YouTube, man? App info. Do we need an update? I'm on my tablet too. Do I need an update? App details. Don't tell me. They probably need an update because it keeps closing out. What y'all doing in here? My little fur brats. Lord. Thunder. Calm down. I gotta be able to look. What is this? COG ad. The hell is that? Okay, go away. I'm trying to pull up YouTube, and for some reason I can't pull it up. It's not letting me. YouTube TikTok root application. What? Close ad. Hold on, I gotta fix something real quick. Let me go on my own Play Store. Dang, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So she did a 2 hour. It was over 2 hours. You can't find that live anymore because I think she either privated it or she deleted it. Because at first I think she moved it to members. Now you can't even find it anymore. You can't find it at all on her channel. But I'm going to talk about some of the things that she was talking about. But it sounds like she's like depressed, like very depressed. I'm trying not to clown too much on her. Because I've always clouded on her over here. Because she be talking bad shit about me. But I'm going to get into some things. I'm going to get into some truth stuff too. Because my thing is that if you could tell the truth on everybody else, people could tell the truth about your ass. Don't dish it if you can't take it. Okay? Let me restart this. Oh, oh, Lord. I gotta find a clip for this microphone. Type 1 if you can still hear me. Okay? I gotta find a clip for this thing. That's the only thing. It's a Temu mic. That's the only thing. It didn't come with a clip. So I had to use one of my old hair clips as a clip. Hopefully that'll stay. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So I'm trying to make sure you guys can hear before I proceed, but my tablet wanted to start acting stupid. And there's folks in the chat, they pretty much breezing through because I'm on a vertical. So, because I don't want to really repeat myself. I'm gonna wait for my tablet to start. Yeah, it sounded like she was depressed about some things, and I'm like, well, some of the stuff she was talking about, some of that stuff she could like pretty much fix herself. Like, she said she's tired of having diabetes. She's tired of the struggle. She's tired of the fact that it's hard for her to even function every day. She was talking about now she got a problem with her foot, and the doctors can't seem to find out what's going on, and she got to go to these specialists now, and they trying to figure out what's going on with her foot. You can hear me? Jackson official, you can hear me? And hey, how you doing? Thank you for stopping through. She said she's tired of being fat. She's tired of not being able to wash her butt properly. She half-ass wash her booty because it's a struggle to reach back there. She's tired of having a big back. Y'all remember she called me big back, y'all? Y'all remember she called me a big back? I'm just gonna hold the mic. Y'all remember when she called me a big back? So that was one of her complaints. She said she tired of having a big back. And child, that was like 3 years ago. Just like the penguin lady. She got them pictures of me from a couple of years ago from shorts. Cause I was doing like a stand-up challenge to Carmen C, and cause she called me wild back then. And you look at Carmen now, like her back got wider and wider and wider. And I'm gonna get into that. She said she's tired of having a wild back. She's tired of having to deal with taking medications. She's tired of the stuff that's going on in her job, being harassed and being written up for nothing. She's tired of her supervisors, her co-workers. She's tired of, because now she's not homeless. She said she's tired of, now she's staying at a place and still feel like she's homeless. She said she's tired of feel like she's living in a trap house. She's tired of her neighbors. And this was going on and on and on for like over 2 hours, child. But at the end, she did say how she pray every night. She said she cried every night. She cried herself to sleep. Although, listen, although in my real life going through some things, I'm not crying myself to sleep. And I'm sorry to people that got to go through that. I don't have them problems. I've been through worse. Okay, that's how I forgot. Shit, I went through worse shit. God gonna help me overcome this one. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's coming my way, God gonna help me overcome this. God gonna help me overcome that. So, but towards the end, she did say how she prayed, whatever like that. But she's like, she cried herself to sleep every single night. She started had problems in her arms, and she was like, she kept getting up. Like she was sitting where she at. It seemed like she sit in the kitchen most of the time. Usually, when she get a new spot, she be in her bedroom or whatever in the bed. But this time around, she been sitting in the kitchen, or it looked like she's sitting in some sort of hallway near the kitchen door. I don't know. She didn't give nobody a house tour or anything like that. She's not obligated to do that anyway. But, it was mostly about her health, her job, her life situations. Karma Kaboom, since I've been watching her, let me see, 2013, I think. When Tommy Sotomayor ethed her, that's how she probably pretty much grew. The people knew who she was. Nobody knew who she was. until he used to do these ethers and stuff. She was one of the people he ethered because she did a video about him. And I've been like watching her off and on since or whatever like that. And you know, but I'm still waiting for this tablet. Come on, tablet. Damn. It's still loading. Like something wrong with it. Maybe it's like processing or something. I don't know. My thing is this. I'm just summing up this like 2 hour long live stream. Okay. She complained about her weight and diabetes. Diabetes could pretty much be controlled. Okay, I almost thought I had diabetes last year and shit. The shit that was going on with me. And then doctor was like, nah, you ain't got... My glucose was a little bit high. It was high, but it wasn't even high enough to be pre-diabetic. So I was able to control that shit. I said, okay, I know what to do. I was able to control that. Blood levels are fine, whatever like that. So, oh, thank God, because that runs in my family heavy. Hey, newbie, how are you? Diabetes run in my family heavy, okay? And I can't imagine my life sitting there sticking needles in me. No, for the rest of my life. Now, they have oral medications now, but like that day when my daddy had it, he used to have to get the needle thing. I couldn't do it. That's one of the struggles she going through. But you gotta watch this woman go through fast food restaurants every time she go live. She's at the fast food drive-thru, whether it's Kentucky Fried, whether it's this restaurant or that restaurant before work. And it's like, girl, the fried chickens and fried chicken and fries ain't helping the diabetes every night. At least throw in some salad, eat some salad or something. And you can have your fried foods like, for cheat day, on the weekends or something like that. You can't be eating Popeyes 4 or 5 days a week. That shit'll make you sick. But, she'll never listen to the people in the chat. And then she's always talking shit to the workers, like all about them. I'm surprised nobody in Hall of It smacked that woman in the face. Shit she be saying. Anyways, but running to these restaurants every week ain't helping. It's like it's all about changing your eating lifestyle alone could determine the outcome of your diabetes. Okay, and I ain't no doctor or nothing, but I've heard testimonials of people that said, oh, I just changed my diet and I no longer have diabetes anymore. Simple. If you going to the drive-thru every fucking night, you can't then cry about how you tired of diabetes when you can fucking control the outcome of that. It's mostly mental. Okay, if you want to have your Popeyes, shit, cook that shit from home. Oven fry that shit. Now people use the air fryers. Oven fry your foods. Instead of having some carbs with the chicken, this is what I do. Usually, if I want fried chicken or something, let's just say, for example, I decide to home fry, fried chicken from home. Instead of eating rice or whatever with it, I would eat a salad. That'll cut the carbs. You know what I mean? I can have my fried chicken and then eat healthy too. And cut down them carbs, for example. Things like that. Little changes like that helps. So you can't then purposely fuck yourself up and then be like, oh my God, I don't like myself. Oh, I hate this and that about me. I mean, you did it to yourself. It is what it is. So, let's see. Then she says, I hope you guys can hear me. Hey, get out of that. What are you doing? Hey, get out of there. Hold on just a minute. The fur brats. This girl is sneaky. Soon as I get up, she runs out the room. I go back in my chair, sit down. She's right up under the chair. Don't you go back up there no more. Oh my gosh. Let me make sure you guys are able to hear me. Hold on. I finally got YouTube up. Make sure y'all hit the like. Okay, perfect. This mic is perfect. I think I'm gonna use this microphone from now on when I go live on my phone. I like it. It's so clear. Okay, cool. So that's for the. Oh, I got diabetes and I'm tired of being a bit bad. Whatever. I told you, Carmen Kaboom did a over 2 hour live saying how she's tired. It was like a depressing live. Okay, about the things she tired of, child. She even talked about how there was times that she wanted to just end it all. She just wanted to go to sleep and don't wake up, pretty much. That's not the first time I've heard her talk like that, okay? But this is the same woman not too long ago did a rant about a bunch of ninjas and said that they should be unalived. Sometimes you got to be careful what comes out your damn mouth. Sometimes your mouth, okay, could end up causing you to get cursed. Now look at the stuff she going through now. Like her mouth been reckless over the years. And look what's going on now. Now she's in this depressed state. And usually this is the type of year where people do get depressed, Like I've always talked about like this time of year, sometimes I feel away is because, my father, he passed away. Like he passed away in December. Matter of fact, in like a couple of days. Yeah, this type of year, a lot of people really fall into deep depression. So there's certain things that you have to pray for. So anyway, that's one thing that could be helped. And I know Carmen Kaboom, she listens to me. She's one of the people that act like she don't listen, but she listens. Listen now, what the? Anyways, it's my little fur brats running around. Um, Another thing she talked about was she's tired of living in a trap house. You so cute. Well, thank you, Kev. Positivity movement. Thank you. And make sure you hit the like on the way in and out. Please and thank you. I hope you don't mind my slow talking self, okay? Some people happen to love it. I don't sound like I got. Never mind. Let me stop. Let me behave myself. Let me get back on track, okay? Carmen, if you listening, that's some of the things you can help now. Take less trips at that drive-through, and if you do go through that drive-through, honey, get you some salad, okay? Make sure you eat some salad. Salad. Replace stale fries and rice and mac and cheese for a salad. Okay? All right. Oh, and lighten up on the water and the sugary juices. Replace that with water. Now did I say water? No, water is good. Water is good. Okay. Lighten up on the sodas and the sugary drinks. Not good. Not good for the diabetes at all. Even those powder drinks that you put in water, baby. If you got lipidemia problems with leg swelling, especially that Crystal Light, that Crystal Light used to mess me up all the time. I had to like stop drinking that. Or if you drink it, make sure you drink lots of water behind it. Because, you don't want that settling in your body. I would suggest replace juice with some fruit, like grapes. Grapes in a bottle of water. Let the grapes be your juice for like a week or so. And then have your juices and stuff and your soda, like for your cheat day. Set aside a cheat day. And it won't help, it'll help if you start exercising. Start by doing little stuff in the house. You ain't got to necessarily go out in the great outdoors and walk if you don't want to, right? It is getting cold. You can start exercising in the house. Shoot, they got a lot of workout videos, like walk at home workout videos that I like to do. So, for beginners and things like that. Start by working out in the house, like little things. It takes little stuff, you know what I mean? You can start by stretching every day. Just stretch. Things like that will help. And you'll see a difference when you go back to your doctors for your checkup. I'm just saying. Now, the next thing she said was she don't like her living situations. Karma Kaboom have this cycle where she'll get a place, she'll like it at first, she'll complain about the neighbors, she'll complain about the landlords and the management, she'll move out, she'll end up living either in her car or living in boarded rooming houses. Okay, if she have a car, she'll live in her car. She'll live in a rooming house, sometimes back and forth between the car and the rooming house. And then, after a while, she'll get back to having an apartment again. In between that, she usually have a job in between that, which is usually like a security job or stuff. It's easy to get a security job, child. Wait a minute, is YouTube cameras live? Oh, Lord, what don't happen? If YouTube cameras is back live again, that means something that went down, honey. Something went down. Well, anyway. So, yeah. She has a habit of doing that. She had this thing where she had this, I should be living in the suburbs, or I should be living in a mansion or a penthouse type of mentality on a food stamp and Section 8 budget. She don't like living in the ghetto amongst ninjas. Karma Kaboom don't like people at all. Okay? She's not really a people person like that. The only thing I can say is, if you don't like being homeless, if you don't like living in rooming houses, I mean, like, this woman is 51 now. She been doing this since she was in her 30s. If you wanted to end, settle down somewhere and try to make that your home. Okay? Especially if it's not that bad. Settle down somewhere and make that your home. Make it do what it do until you could get better. That's the only way the cycle would stop. Because complaining about it, what are you going to do? Do this for another 10, 20 years? It's ridiculous. Then that's up to her. Sometimes it's hard for someone's older to, when someone has a habit of doing things like that, wash, rinse, and repeat, it's hard for them to change. So that would have to be on her to have the mindset to change. Now she's at this place now. Is she gonna continue to complain about the management and the neighbors and it hood rats outside and I live in a trap house? Or she's gonna try to make where she live her home until she goes to the next phase, which is, I guess, maybe moving out of there to a nicer neighborhood, home ownership, whatever have you. Otherwise, it's just going to continue for another 10, 20 years. Another thing she complained about was that she's tired of is working. She would like to, pretty much what I'm doing now. I'm a housewife. She would like to not work anymore and be able to sit home and have a man take care of her, or a husband to take care of her. Now, she was married before to a Mexican man, but it was a marriage of convenience. I think it was like a green card situation. She talked about how she used to talk shit to her husband or whatever like that, and she did say that she was pregnant at one time and ended up having a miscarriage. She even said that she said something to her husband one day about she don't want to have his baby. Like she hoped something, and then she ended up having a miscarriage. So she pretty much cursed herself. So she did tell that story time one time, and I'm like, damn, like that's sad. But now she got this sad, pathetic life cycle going on. But it's up to her. Like I said, she's 51 now, and she's stuck at this, like a hamster wheel. This hamster wheel, and it's up to her to mentally want to change. Like, are you gonna sit there, sounding defeated, talking about what you're tired of? And it's okay to express your frustrations, but sometimes you gotta look at yourself. Because some of that stuff you caused yourself. And that goes for anybody. Like, if I have any complaints or whatever like that, I have to look at myself. Like, what could I have done to make things differently or make things better for myself? You know what I mean? That goes for anybody. Sometimes we got to look at us first before we blame the world for everything. Okay? So, as far as living situation and stuff, that's totally up to her. I mean, hey. So the next thing is, the job situation. She's sick of the people at her job and blah blah blah. People that know me know. People that watch me from my old videos, which is at Angelic Warrior 31 channel, which I got back, by the way. Yay. I made that channel when I was working at FedEx. Just to, I needed an outlet to talk about them damn stupid ass coworkers of mine. That's when I, started making a YouTube, start producing YouTube videos and stuff. Carmen Kaboom have a habit of jumping from job to job. Okay, she do not stay at one job for a long time. I've been at my last job for damn near 10 years. Before that, I did like 5 years of airport security. Okay? So I've been at a company for a long, long time, and I dealt with a lot of shit, indirectly towards me as well as directly towards me. Okay? There's gonna be some drama on the job. She was saying, "Oh, what about when people get bullied on the job? They talking about kids." That's true. On my job, when I was a new hire, we had to watch this video about how workers, adult, co-workers across the country, there's like certain percentage of workers actually get bullied on a job. Just like how kids get bullied at school, adults get bullied on a job. Like physically harass, all that shit. That's the first time I had learned that. Like, what? Yeah, and there's many forms of bullying and isolation and shit. I've been through that. I haven't been like physically attacked, but it was more so indirectly type of shit, like, and sometimes the team leaders, and sometimes it depends on a manager. If he's weak as hell, if he or she is weak, sometimes the managers be in it too. Like if I need work, if I got a heavy workload and this person got a heavy workload, they'll send a person next to me, a helper, somebody to help them. I worked in like in a warehouse type of environment. I used to do like physical labor type of shit. I was used to it. It wasn't no biggie. They'll send a person next to me, a helper before me, type of shit, because the team leader got in his mind or whatever, don't like me, whatever. I'm quiet. Oh, she too quiet. She don't, because I was very quiet. I was very quiet. I went in, I did my job, and I got the fuck on. They used to do shit. I seen them not only did it to me, but other people too. I've seen people, they was trying to do it to me, but I stood there. I stood my motherfucking ground, and it pissed them off. And it got to the point where, especially these fucking women, and a lot of times it was the women that was involved in that shit. Whatever the dudes was doing it to me or avoid helping me, whatever like that, there was always a stinky bitch behind that shit, telling them what to do, orchestrating shit. And in their mind, they like, damn, if that was me, I would have been left. Like, she must be mentally strong or some shit. I seen them. It was like a hazing shit. Do stuff to people. They would like throw packages at certain folks. I don't know. Put more workload on them. I seen people walk off the job and never came back. That's what they wanted to see me do, but I stood my ground for motherfucking nearly 10 years. And to this day, they can't understand why. They like how she do it. Prayer. That's how I did it. Prayer. Because I knew what I was up against. Prayer. I knew I was up against a bunch of demons on the fucking job. And let's get into the karma kaboom thing. If there's people bullying you on a job, yeah, you could utilize um human resource, not new human resources. What do you call that? Is it human resources on a job? You could utilize them, but a lot of times they're for the company. They're not for the people. I had to learn that the hard way. HR, yeah, that's it. HR is they at the end of the day, they for the company. They ain't for you. HR is pretty much the liaison for the company, and they act like they for you. And let's see, let's make sure you're comfortable. But at the end of the day, their job, they always on the side of the company. Okay, they play them little fucking head games. You can utilize that stuff, but at the end of the day, you gotta know what you're up against, and you know you up against a bunch of demons. You gotta go to your heavenly Father and pray against them things. Okay, to make your life, your work life better. Running from job to job to job ain't gonna help, because guess what? Them same demons gonna be there. They're just in different people. Understand your warfare, okay? And pray against it. If you're a prayer warrior, understand the warfare, okay? Understand your warfare and pray against those things. That's how I was able to survive damn near 10 years in that place. Because like I say, I've seen people walk off. I've seen people get hurt physically behind bullshit. Remember how I said that? Oh, I seen them throw packages at people. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how evil some of these motherfuckers are, and some of them are in the ground right now. The ones that I witnessed do this, they are in the ground right now. They are no longer amongst us alive. I seen people get so angry and so full of that demonic energy. I would see them throw a package and have a package placed specifically at a certain location, just so that person that's supposed to be at that workstation, that's supposed to load the freight into the container, just to watch them trip and fall and injure themselves. I've seen that in action before. They try to do that with me, and I wasn't going. I didn't fall for them damn tricks. I told you, you gotta pray before you even get there. Pray, and pray for them too, because they don't know what they do. But anyway, I've seen things like that happen. I've seen that same asshole team leader that was in the fuck shit. I've seen him physically grab a man in anger, because he was new. The guy was new, and this team leader, this punk ass team leader, he tended to fuck with new people. He tried it with me before, not physically grab me. He know better than that. He'll catch a case, okay. And he might end up lipping it and going to the fucking hospital. You know, I try to spare it because his ass motherfucking is married with kids, so act like it. Stop acting like a fucking child. Okay? Yeah, I saw him physically grab somebody. And I was like, whoa, whatever. Like, can't do that. It was during the peak season. It was real busy and stressful and shit. And it's like, they ain't give him no right to like just yank that dude up. He said, yo, get off of me. He said, I told you that girl. I said, nah. He was like, get off me, man. He was calm about it. And I went up to the guy. I said, listen, if you need a witness, if you take this to the senior manager, if you need a witness, I'll be your witness. Because that shit ain't right. That ain't cool. What he did. Fuck yeah, I'll be a witness. I saw what happened. Plus, I don't like that motherfucker. It was time for him to get knocked down a peg or two anyway. I've seen him talk shit about people. I seen him walk. One time he walked past me and he was talking about smacking the shit out of one of them new people. And I'm looking at him like, who the fuck he think he talking to? Yeah, I was getting sick and tired of his ass. But then years later, when I had been like left the job, whatever, my dad, my not my dad, damn. My husband was still working out there, and he'll see that same team leader, and they would like chit chat and talk or whatever like that. And he gonna sit there and talk as if he ain't done none of them fucking fuck shit that he did. People would do evil stuff and then years later rewrite history. Sound familiar? They do it on YouTube all the time, right? They do all this evil shit, and then years later they want to rewrite history like they some fucking saint. like everybody ain't witnessed the demonic stuff you was doing to people over the years. But anyway, I just say that to say this: the Carmen, running from job to job is not going to help. It's not going to solve anything. There's going to be a time when you're going to have to stand your ground. Because that's messing up your money. You going to let... And then why... I don't understand why she end up with jobs where she claimed co-workers are doing drugs and stuff like that. I don't know how she's getting these little security jobs, child. But I would say if that's where you're getting your money from, stand your ground and make your money. Now, if it gets too much, where... That's another thing she said too. She believed the stress on the job is triggering her diabetes. Nah, I believe the diet is part of it, but yeah, like you're gonna have to do stuff that's maybe to help de-stress the situation. Like maybe on your day off, do something that you love to do. Maybe go for a walk or watch your favorite movie, take yourself out on a date or whatever like that. Have you things like that. Go to a spa or something. Treat yourself. Just treat yourself, but don't fuck up your money because you running from demons. Because they just the same demons gonna be waiting for you at the new location. They just in different faces. That's all I gotta say about that. I mean, you gonna keep running or you gonna stand your ground. Okay. The same energy you put on here on these YouTube streets, cussing mofos out. That same tough tongue and energy, you need to implement that in your real life and stand your ground and make your damn money. Forget about them crackheads and them drug addicts on your job and make your dough. Okay? And stop snitching on people. If you're a new person, sit back for at least a year as a new person before you start making complaints about this and that other. She too quick to snitch on folks. That's the one thing I would say I don't like about. Like, you too quick to snitch on people. Sit back and watch the politics of how everything is run there first. That's what I did when I got to FedEx. That's what I did. I waited a whole year. Everything they tell me to do, I did it like a robot. And then 1 year, after that 1 year, that's when I started doing XYZ. I established my rep first. Oh yeah, she's a good employee. She's a good job. She's do what she told. Then after 1 year, I start saying, okay, I don't like this and that and the other. Did I have problems when I started speaking up? Fuck yeah, I did. But guess what? I stood my ground. Why? Because I already developed my fucking reputation there. And the managers always had my back. It's kind of like one back scratches the others, you know? Because whatever job that them lazy motherfuckers didn't want to do, when I was telling you how some people work, you got people that work, and then you got people that barely work. They worked there too, but they barely be working. Talking about they got careers and shit. Child, please. You a lazy fucker. You got the workers and you got them lazy motherfuckers that be on the same clock. Sometimes I do the work when somebody don't want to do. Anytime somebody want to run off and go and leave the job early, I'll be that one that stand there, make sure everything is cleaned up, put away. And the managers respect that shit about me. Okay? So I have reserved the right to fucking speak up. Did I have clash with my team leader when I first spoke up? Hell yeah, but I stood my motherfucking ground. Okay? You can't then come walking in the job and you are already snitching on everybody, Carmen. Because you don't know what type of relationships they got with these managers and supervisors. You know? But anyway, just step back, wait till you been there a while, and then start making your little complaints and you know, and do that. Sit back and watch the politics, watch how everything flow. Don't just come up in a job and automatically start telling on everybody. She should know that's not how that's probably why they is. You know, you can just there's certain ways you gotta do things. Play chess, not checkers. Okay? Let's see what else. What else she complained about that she was tired of? She said she was tired of living. Okay, my suggestion is talk to somebody. Talk to a counselor. They got free counseling services. Whether you call 211 or whatever. Suicide hotlines. You can talk to somebody for free. You ain't even gotta give a name. You could talk to somebody for free. You hear me? Because even Carmen has been put on this earth for a purpose. Okay? I'm being nice, even though she wasn't so nice to me. I'm trying to be unbiased and as nice as I could be towards her. Okay? This situation. She also had lost a parent too. I don't know too much. I don't know if her father's alive, but I know her mama had passed away. So she do have a parent that had passed away. So that'd be another thing too. So you know, talk to somebody. Don't feel ashamed to talk to somebody, a counselor, okay? Because I don't want to hear about no tragedy that's happening to you. Even though you don't like my ass. Okay. Let's see. What else? It was mostly, I think I covered that. Living situation, job, health. I think that's it, child. How long I been live? What's the uptime? Let me type uptime. Newbie is live now. And hey, Baby Carrie, how are you? And if you have channels, type exclamation SO in the chat, and Natebot will drop your channel link. Okay. I would say this. I have not been streaming for no damn one day. Stream elements. Stream elements need to be fixed. 1 day and 3 hours, child. I think I've probably been here for an hour. Oh, the thing is right there. Duh. 55 minutes. Yeah, talk about some 1 day. Like, damn. One day in 3 hours. I don't even think I'll be able to stream that long. That'll probably been cut my thing off. I had to put my mic down, y'all. How you doing, very careful? You see what's going on in these streets? Now, YouTube cameras, I see the alert that she don't went live. I say, oh, Lord. Who she finna cuss out now? Every time she go live in the evening time, something don't kick off. Now, I know that RS lady, I guess, don't went off on her. She was over there. I guess some people... I was trying to catch up on YouTube cameras stream today. I was doing a replay and something about the Ben zone and her, and some people in the chat were saying that RS lady was talking about YouTube cameras. I don't know. And they would say, oh, she playing in your face type of shit. And I don't know. This is say them two are going back and forth. And something about the Ben zone lady flagged her because somebody from that T sector was talking about Ben zone. Child, that man was talking about that lady. Y'all remember the V lady? The V lady. Yeah, no V, yes. The V lady. Them people from the tree sector was coming into, I guess, trying to warn the V sector about benzone. Y'all remember triple Red X? He did a membership live. And there was some people coming forward talking about benzone. You can't find that live anymore. Now, do I have it in my archives? Maybe. My members will know, though. My members will know if I do. Shit. I told you, my members get first dibs on everything. I'm not sure. I read ball through. Yeah, like if you go towards the end, and then when Benzone was up there, and I think it carried on to Lady Nika's. That RS lady was up there, child. All that hollering and yelling and shit. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these people, I don't watch. There are people that I watch who are panel channels. And when some of these people I don't watch hit that link and get on these panels, that's the time I watch them. Vic is one of them. I know of him for years. I don't watch that dude. I don't go in his channel and watch him. Now when he hit these panels, it's like, that's the only time I see him. I don't watch them. They be like, let's redirect to us. I'm hopping off this train. I'm not going nowhere. I'll go somewhere else. I can't deal with that hollering and hooping and hollering, especially when somebody sound like they got a toad stuck in their throat and shit, or they got that dry. They sound like they need to drink a gallon of water before they speak. They got that, they just sound like the desert. It's like, I can't. Has been streaming. I'm not sure. I read ball. YouTube camera live. Okay, wait a minute. What is that? I scrolled up. Mrs. Mills. Oh, that's Sin City. She changed the name, I think. Sin City, child. She been going live a lot, just like Adrian Sleeves. She's been going live a lot. But yeah, that's been going on. Just Kimmy went live and brought up some old shit, child. I said, I remember that. I remember when that Lady Snoop lady and MU was going back and forth, and MU was spazzing out. Hey, Remix, how are you? That was when that Don Cato was over there. I don't like that Don Cato guy. I don't like him. That's when he was over there with Lady Snoop. I don't know if y'all remember that. And Snoop would go live taunting MU. And then MU would go live. Remember, she's supposed to be sober, but I'm sorry, but she clearly was high as a kite. I remember when she went to that car dealership with one of her kids' fathers. Y'all remember that? And she was high. It was like she was up for days. I remember that. I think that was during the time Tommy Sotomayor was over there. I went in there, but then when I saw she ain't had no control of her chat, I got the fuck up out of there or whatever like that. But I was like peek through from time to time. I think one of her mods blocked me. It probably was Don Cato because when just Kimmy was talking shit about him, I was talking shit in the chat too about him. I ain't gonna lie, I think he's a piece of shit type of guy because when he was over there with Lady Snoop, and Snoop was kind of like on that I got your man type of shit, and then MU was live around the same time. That ninja left Snoop one time. I guess it was one time she was live. Left her, went to MU's, and they fooped that night. And he ain't been back to Snoop since. I think it was a time when they went to court together. I forgot why, but there was a time they was in court with each other, and the Don Cato guy went over there and started talking to Snoop. I'm like, why is this guy Angry Arms? That's it. Angry Arms was there at the Vegas trip. The V lady called him Angry Arms, and she ran. That was the highlight of the trip. The money. I don't like that Don Cato guy. I believe he blocked me from MU thing. He blocked me from this account. I usually would have to go in my Mrs. M the Queen account, this account right here in a chat. I usually had to go in that account to speak to even be seen in her chat. But on this account, I'm blocked. I am blocked, honey. I think that ninja blocked me. I don't like. I mean, he's a piece of shit. And people still talking about it to this day. Like, yeah, you was. I guess they trying to say she pretty much had MU leftovers, and she don't like that. Let me tell you something. If you made it public, folks gonna talk about it. If you got these public relationships out here, people going to talk about it. That's just how it is. That's just like this thing with the YouTube cameras and the DG guy. And folks keep bringing it up and she keep getting mad. And folks keep saying that they got pictures. I think I seen a little bit of the footage of, I guess the part where it looked like she's in the same hotel room as him, whatever like that. First of all, they grown. Second of all, I don't think I would get mad at the people talking. How did it leak out in the first place? Get mad at the people that leaked it out in the first place. Like, who took these pictures? Who took the pictures? Who's circulating it? That's the one. That's the number one enemy right there. Not the people chatting about it, because folks gonna talk. I'm like this. They grown. That's what they want to do. They're gonna do what they do. You know. That's the nature of the beast on YouTube. Like, if you could talk about people, they could talk about you too. I've been through it. A lot of people been through it. If you could sit here and talk about folks could talk about your ass. Just be like, yeah, I did it, and what? Moving right along. Shoot, they grown. She's a grown woman. He's a grown man. They got together. It is what it is. They are adults. I'm good, and you? How are you? I'm good. The remix. I'm good. Just chilling. Let me see. That's about it. I think I covered pretty much everything that I saw on Comic Booms. I'm tired. Live stream that's no longer exists anymore. I gave my advice, my opinion on it. She watched me. She sneaked through and watched me from time to time, and then go back on her channel and throw digs and shit. Child. It is what it is. But well, anyway, I'm about to go. If I come back, I'll probably come back and play my app games. So I'm out. I'm about to end it. Thank you for coming through. I've been on here an hour. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check all the information in the description box. And I'll see you around on these streets. I think Newbie is live and YouTube camera is live. I'm about to sneak. I think I gave Newbie a redirect, so I'm gonna end it, and it might take you straight. I don't know. I don't know if that worked on the verticals, but it should take you straight to her live. But yeah, I'm finna go out here and be nosy. See you around on these streets. Bye. And enjoy the rest of y'all weekend and happy holidays. Later.